1100 metres the trip. Light on, set and away. Petrea left awkwardly. Velvet Revolution, Ruby, Ruby, Ruby both began well, and so did Hatton Man. Star Spangled Dancer just hemmed up between traffic in the early stages and might not be appreciating that. Top of the mountain getting back with Ministers. So Velvet Revolution, the leader, runs to the 800 metre mark, 2 in front of Star Spangled Dancer, who now gets out to a clear second. Out deeper on the track, Hatton Man's out 3 deep. Petrea the inside 4th. 2 lengths back to Ruby, 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 who's got back in the field now from top of the mountain, Minister. So inside the 500 metre mark, and Velvet Revolution's given a sight. And it's a length and a half, 2 in front of Petrea. Star Spangled Dancer getting a little anxious here, the favourite. Toddy's just given it a shake-up, but it's not getting to this leader as they come for the home turn. A gap, Hatton Man, a gap in the field then. Over on the inside, top of the mountain, Ruby, Ruby, Ruby and Minister, but it's Velvet Revolution down to the 200 metre mark, a mile in front. Petrea in second spot, just battling away then was top of the mountain, and in behind those then would have been Ruby, 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 but Velvet Revolution wins well. That's a good win. Beat Petrea, third in the event, getting home top of the mount, and then the gap to Ruby, 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 Hatton Man, Minister. And the favourite was taken right out of its comfort zone in the early stages. Star Spangled Dancer, the last one home. Well, you got the feeling it was going to jump and run, and it did just that, and Sonia Logan has given that a beautiful run in the lead as we stand by for interim numbers to come through. He'd had them all off the bit a long way out of their comfort zone, and it was just a matter of hanging on. It swished the tail around at about the 200 metre mark when given full cry, but it was well in front. If anything, was really getting back down to business close to home and went to the line strong. That's a big win. Standing by for interims here, Petrea, best of the rest, battling away. Top of the mountains made ground the inside. Ruby, 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 Hatton Man. They were just all battling, and the favourite, Star Spangled Dancer, you could just tell at the 500 that things were not good with the favourite. Got a little bit awkward in the early stages, seemed to resent being between runners, and then got out into the clear to sit second, but was probably the first beaten when the pressure went on. 1:03.23 the time, 23.26 that last 400 metres coming through. And interim numbers are filtering through. Number 8, Velvet Revolution first. Second goes to 1, Petrea. Third to 2, Top of the Mountain. And we stand by for 4th, that to be posted. And that goes to, it looks like 7, Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. So 8, 1, 2, 7 interim numbers through. And the winner, Velvet Revolution, is a 4-year-old brown mare, Dissident. Alberdine for Mark 9, RJ Barden. Jan Cameron in the ownership with Zen Cameron. Good to see Jan and Zen in the ownership there. They'll be tuning in somewhere. And J.L. Montgomery, Miss J.L. Montgomery, trained by Mark 9, and Sonia Logan getting her first winner this afternoon. That was a really good win. Second goes to number 1, Petrea, 9-year-old bay, gelding Exceed and Excel Sables for Gary Clark, Paul Dent, another minor placing for this veteran performer. And third goes to 2, Top of the Mountain, 5-year-old Bale Brown gelding Sessions Shingamoo for Chris Pollard, Mark Pegas, best of the run on. 4th to 7, Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. Now 4 1/4 by 3/4 the margins. 5th has gone to 5, and that was Hatton Man. We stand by for correct weight.